Peace, love, hope, and love, all tribe. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from 995. My name is not important, but what is the fact that I'm here on behalf of Sacred Self Healing Center, where the heart is the center for healing. Understand that when you come here, this is spa day for the soul, chicken noodle soup for the spirit, and Manny and Patty day for the ego. Understand that this is a hard hat area and self development is the construction site. So, with that being said, if you would like to inquire about any of my services, including but not limited to peace, love, health, and wealth, removing manifestation blockages via guided meditations, um, private readings, donation or free. I know, understand a lot of people, they don't necessarily want to put their personal business on live, and that's cool. I can respect you. Uh, But yeah, so if you would like to inquire about any of my services, tarot school, live coaching, all that stuff, hit me up. All right. Um, got a very special live for you guys this morning. I'm doing something just a little bit different. Just a little bit different. So I am going to celebrate a part of me that a lot of you probably already know. But for some you might not know. For some, this could make our relationship. For some, this could possibly even break our relationship. I hope it don't, but it is what it is. I'm not saying I'm going to be like this forever. I'm not saying that I'm stuck like this forever. I'm not saying any of that. But what I'm saying is that this is something that works for me. If you are under 18, if you are under the age of 21, and if it is not legal in your state, then I do not recommend that you buy, sell, trade, or consume marijuana. All right. I roll up. I roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I roll up. I roll up. I roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I roll up. I roll up. I roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I roll up. I roll up. I roll up. Maybe that need to be our theme song when we doing the wake and bake. Right, welcome in, y'all. Grand Rising, welcome in. We about to roll up and get these readings started on 1 second. I want to hear that song. I don't want to put it too loud. I see we got 2 likes on the screen. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. Now, if y'all don't, Mizan, 3 likes. Let's go. Let's get the likes up. Let's go. Somebody donate $1. All right. So the strain that we got today, I'll roll up whenever you call, baby. Okay, so the strain that we got right now, I believe, is called Gator Breath. All right. Um, the terpene profile is just under 2 according to the testing. Now I'm quite it only got the top 4, and it's probably trace amounts of some other ones, but it's somewhere around 2%, give or take. Now the THC is somewhere just over 20%. It's not the highest THC, but it's more than enough for this specific strain because this strain is dominant in caryophyllene and limonene, right? And so that's going to give you the relaxed but happy feeling. You understand what I'm saying? So whenever you're working with those terpenes, you don't need too much. All right, I got my tea right here. Business popular. I got some. I got a couple nugs left. A couple grape size nugs. I can show y'all. They actually quite beautiful. If you want me, I'll be there shortly. If you know me, you can be my homie. I ain't gonna flex. I'm not gonna stunt. And y'all gonna gotta roll up. Baby, I'll roll up. I'll roll up. I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. So, oh, it was a green screen. All right, let me turn the green screen on. All right. So the nugs on here is quite green. They got a little bit of like dark, like brownish hairs. A bunch of little crystals on there. It look like little diamonds on there. You can't really see because it ain't focusing. I ain't gonna flex. No. All right, you can kind of see it a little bit if I can get it to focus. Whenever you. All right. Oh, there it go. Ooh, look at that. I didn't know the camera can do that. Oh, that look crazy. But yeah, though, man, this is some. I ain't gonna call it no premium grade A+++, but it's definitely on a A- tip for sure. It's definitely, you know what I'm saying, on that A- tip. So just on the outside, when you smell it, mm, it kind of give you slight black pepper, slight fruity sweet smell. It kind of smell like what they call back in the day the Reggie. I don't know, in your own region what they call it. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. I see y'all coming in the building. Y'all can go ahead spam some hearts. We got free readings. Oh, I didn't pin the message in the chat. Let me check the chat to make sure I ain't ignoring nobody. All right. I need to do a product placement for the backwoods. Oh, I did pin there. All right. So if y'all looking for a read, let me know. So when you crack the bud open, you get like a funky, earthy, but it's kind of like a pine saw type of smell. I won't quite say it's super lemony. It got a light lime smell in there, but you could definitely smell like the pine saw in there. So it's definitely earthy, a little spicy, a little funky. The buzz is nice and dense. Like you're not about to just squeeze them and they go all the way flat. Like it's whole buds in there. I haven't gotten a seed or a stick so far. Now me, I don't roll super huge blunts. I kind of know exactly my limit that I need. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the strain and the whatever. So I don't really use too much. I just use just enough to give me woo woo woo. Man, I probably need a little bit more than that. Right? I was thinking about hitting the bowl this morning, but I'm not gonna hit the bowl this morning. A simple little blunt is enough for me. So if y'all want to know what I use to roll up, I do understand about vapes, and I got a electric vape, like a rechargeable vape that you could put flour in. I got a bowl. I got like two mini water bomb. Well, technically three now that I think about it. Right? I was gifted two of them. But I don't know what it is. I feel like blunts is just really, really good. I feel like they say you don't absorb a lot of the weed and a lot of the weed burn off, especially the terpenes. I don't necessarily believe that because when you think about smoking a blunt, it's almost like you putting the weed in a oven or a tunnel, and the vapor and the fumes that's released from the weed actually goes directly into your lungs. Like when you light the end of the blunt, only not just the tip of the blunt is affected. Like when you when you hit a drag and the blunt cherry is right here, that means it's going to heat up all of the weed that's back here, and it's going to unlock the terpenes and the THC. It's almost like you decarbonate it. The blunt is like a decarb machine, to be honest with you. Licky. Yep. I actually like this. This probably gonna burn slow. So I did something I don't normally do. I actually infused my wrap with tea this morning. I didn't mean to do that, but I was pouring my tea this morning. I had because I do a specific. I got a specific little routine that I do. I got a specific little routine that I do when I roll up. So I don't use any tobacco or nicotine products at all. It hurt my stomach. It give me, it inflames my GI. So what I do use, you can't see them, of course, and you really can't see it on this side. All right, so what I use is hemp wraps. Let me see. You can see it. All right, what if I put it in front of my face? I don't like this. Come on, YouTube. Y'all app got to do better, man. This YouTube. Y'all cannot see that. All right, y'all can see it a little bit. All right, let's see if we can see it. All right, I'm gonna take the green screen off for a second. So y'all want to know what I use? All right, I use now. I do like the hemp wraps with the CBD in it because this new GMO weed don't got CBD, and like it's like masculine, feminine between CBD and THC. Like you need both to really have the medicinal benefits, even though it works, but it worked better when you got both. So I use these wild hemps right now. And then what I like to do is I combine it with a paper. So I cut those in half, and then I take a hemp pyre because like I said, I don't do any tobacco products or anything like that. So I take a hemp pyre and I take the wrap and I put it right here, and then I fold it kind of like this. It gives you, I'm all out, so I can't show y'all. I just went empty. So it gives you like a triple roll effect. It's almost like you rolling your blunt 3 times instead of once, right? Because the hemp wraps don't got the extra lining like the cigarillos do. So this is why you get the white and green paper mache type look or vibe, because I actually double roll it, but it's almost like I triple roll it. All right, I call it the triple roll effect. All right. So I ain't one of them dudes who gonna get on here and be smoking all crazy and this one and that one. And they go from a bone to this one to that one. I don't need all that. I ain't even gonna lie to you, cuz. As long as I got my tea right here. Mm, that is delicious. Spicy, sweet. Mm. It's almost like a peach cobbler or something. Look at this, y'all. I got a all like you can't see it. Sorry. I got an all black big. It's the real thing too. This a real big, all black except for this right here. Look at that. It ain't got the red thing on it. Nothing. Even the bottom is black. It's one of my favorite lighters of all time, man. I ain't even gonna lie. If y'all know how to refill the Bics, some people told me you gotta buy a special piece. Then one person told me you just gotta knock that little thing out and stick it in there. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna Google it soon. I never really Googled it. I just, it just came up in random conversation. But yeah, I got an all black Bic. What did it say? 1992? Oh, I didn't even know it had words on here. It's all black, so I can't see it. It's one side that say Bic, and then the other side something made since 1992. I didn't know Bic was started in 1992. So that means that they must have started around the time cigarillos and stuff came out. That's funny. Black and mild cigarillos and lighters and stuff all came out around the same time. Right? I wonder who was the owner. All right, y'all. So here go the favorite part right here. That's where we all came from. Let me turn up the light. We can. Mm. So the perps, the perps hemp wrap is actually like a grape flavor or grape tone, which is really nice to balance out the spiciness and the spicy sweet of the flower. And I ground my flour too, so I don't have big chunky rolls. You can be my best friend and I be your homie. I ain't gonna flex. I ain't gonna stunt. Shout out to Backwoods official merch. Got this for a sweet little deal. Yup, it got Bart Simpson on there rolling a blunt or smoking a J. Let me see if I can switch cameras. Shout out to Backwoods. Ooh. One thing I will say about the how you get for this weed, uh, because of the chiropractic Carol, you definitely get the relaxed version. That you definitely get the relaxation from it because it's heavy in the carophylline, and I think it's like 70% indica. But I like it because it got that limonene. It's a little heavy on the limonene for my liking. I think if we had like a Lightenol or a mice ring to really, really balance it out, I think it would, but I think it'd be even better. But it's really good for mood elevation, for relaxation, for pain, all of that stuff. Girl, why is it? Peace, love, health, the wealth. What up, y'all? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Ooh, Sensor failed. What the fuck you mean sensor failed? It's cool. Fuck it. I stop cussing so much online. Whenever you call me, I'll be there shortly. I ain't gonna flex. I ain't gonna stunt. Oh my god, I just spilled all of these bay leaves out. I didn't even. I forgot it was upside down. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to pick up these bay leaves. You know, one thing I noticed about this strain, it almost hit kind of like a cheese strain. Like it almost got like an aftertaste that you get from a cheese strain. I don't know. I don't remember what specific terpenes. I want to say it's the carophylline. No, it's mice ring. I believe it's one of the mice rings, or it's mice ring. I believe that give it that cheese flavor. Whenever you need me, whenever you want me, I'll be there shortly. I ain't gonna flex. Never y'all gonna stun. Baby, I'll roll up. I'll roll up. I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. Oh, black, like a Maserati. So, I can't find what I want. And I got two of them right here. It's supposed to be two of them right here. And your bad, he ain't acting right. Okay, that's what's okay. I just got a nice little. Okay, duly noted. Duly noted. Separation. Okay. No matter where I am, baby. Where is that cold air coming from? What up, Grand Rise and peace, love, health, and wealth, konnichiwa, all that good stuff. What up, y'all? All right, so I guess that one done. Cool, cool. All right, so I guess we got to go to the immediate reactions, right? How do I feel? What am I thinking? Um, my mood is neutral right now. I definitely got the urge to do something. My heart beating a little bit fast. For me, in specific, uh, maybe I need to ground in a heart space, maybe a little bit. Just hit that reset button. Maserati. Am I high? Yes. 10 out of 10. It's fantastic. Definitely high. You know what? I don't even know if I can hear that. 22. What am I saying? Thank you, Nightbot. Mhm. 'Fix my posture. I'm tripping. Mhm. Short term memory loss, 10 out of 10. 33, 33. 'All right, let's get a couple cards real quick. Shout your way. Let me move this out the way. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, donate to reciprocate. Everything that you donate goes directly to food, shelter, and water. My name is not important, but what is the fact that I'm here on behalf of Sacred Self Healing Center, with our heart is to center for healing. Understand that when you come here, this is why they put the soul, chicken is for the spirit, manny and petty they put the ego. Understand that this is a hard header. And self-development is the constructions. All right. So here we go. Okay. So we starting off with the Ten of Swords reversed. Okay. So the ten itself represents the ability, well, no, not the ability to. It's happening regardless. The 10 itself represents the closure of whatever it is. Um, you were warned a long time ago, and you ignored the warnings. Maybe you didn't hear the warnings. Maybe you didn't take them serious. Maybe, um, maybe you got caught up in the Three of Swords. Maybe you didn't listen when the Six of Swords came. Maybe you didn't plan properly when the Ace of Swords came up, right? Maybe you got stuck on a stalemate when the Two of Swords came out. However, the Ten of Swords in reverse is here. So remember, no matter what, it means the ending. In this upright position, the Ten of Swords represents you going through the situation forcefully, right? Being forced to move on. Now, when this card comes out in its reverse position, the Ten of Swords is saying that there is a certain level of, mm, how can I say that? Oh, how can I say this? Not hmm. when you get the energy of the the Ten of Swords reverse, it's in this reverse polarity. I would say it's more auspicious than this upright polarity. So in this reverse polarity, it represents you going through the close of a cycle. And yes, it was painful, but the journey was painful, but the close itself is actually going to be successful and profitable, right? It's kind of like the Ten of Wands when you look at it reverse and regular, like both of them means burdens is going to be lifted, but one of them is saying that the burdens is going to be lifted rather easily, and the other one is saying that the burdens is going to be lifted, rather tough, right? It's like trying to budget your money until Friday, until payday. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Same thing here with the Ten of Swords. When you're looking at the Ten of Swords reverse, it's actually an auspicious card, meaning conducive to prosperity because it actually speaks of prosperity. Remember, the Ten of Swords is rock bottom with depression, right? You had the warning. Well, let's say the Nine of Swords, right? The 10 is a little bit different, but the Nine of Swords, uh, brought you to the point to where whatever was on your mind, you couldn't even sleep anymore. You didn't take care of it with the ace. You didn't take care of it with the two. You didn't take care of it with the three, and now we're here at the nine. And then now we gotta go through the 10 process. You see what I'm saying? And the 10 is the most excruciating because it's literally rock bottom, literally, right? And it's like, no, this doesn't necessarily mean death per se, but it could mean that whatever you wasn't able to heal peacefully or get through peacefully or whatever the situation calls for, because you wasn't able to do so, you was forced. I don't fully understand this concept, but I think I do. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say like a dark night of the soul, right? That's why you see in the Ten of Swords, you see the um the clouds there because it represents the storm. It represents what is that saying? It's a saying. It's a saying that I don't remember right now. But in any case, that Listerine strong, boy. In any case, dang, what is that? The calm after the storm. I hope I'm saying that right. But it represents the dawn of a new beginning, and it's another term that I'm looking for. I can't remember, but it represents the dawn of a new beginning, right? Unfortunately, you had to go through the darkness to really truly appreciate the light, and not to say that there wasn't light times before, but again, when you the older you get, the more aware you are, right? When we speaking about the swords energy being mental energy. Um, all right, my bad. Let's cook. So success and profit is here for us. Like I said, unfortunately, some of us had to, suffer more than others, or what we think, right? Based on our perception, what we think suffer more than others. Some of us, uh-oh, I didn't even really get good into the cards. Let's see what it got. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Success and profit, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So I think it's time to do a money reading. I feel like money is on the way. All right. So money is on the way. That's what I just heard. I'm about to go and pull some cards for that. All right. Hmm. All right. Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So I see. I see. I see a rags to riches story happening. I see a person whose whole world was turned upside down, and now it's over. Uh, I'm about to, I'm about to tap into that. Hold on, we got a rags to riches story. Okay, so like I was saying, man, the Two of Swords actually means that, unfortunately, the Ten of Swords, blah blah blah. Blah. The Ten of Swords is saying that um we wasn't able to do everything we needed to do for our mental within the last couple weeks, within the last couple months, whatever, right? Maybe we had a date, an appointment in mind, or maybe we was anticipating something, and we let normal everyday stuff get to us, right? Ten of Swords, I'm talking about. Ten of Swords, again, to me, is the closure, the exit. But unfortunately, we had to hit rock bottom to really appreciate what's about to happen for us, right? Maybe, maybe we hurt somebody's feelings. Maybe we, had some road rage along the way. Maybe, we told that coworker what was on our mind recently. Whatever the case is, whatever's been stressing us, whatever's been burning us out, right? Because the Ten of Swords and sometimes it could represent, being stabbed in the back, but really what it represent is nervous system dysregulation, being burnt out. Okay, rock bottom, depression, anxiety, all of that good stuff. Short tempered, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Um, I almost see us being light as a feather right now, and so light that we can float on top of the swords like a bed of swords. Like we so light that we can like walk on or lay on the swords. I know that sound crazy, but look at that. Don't that look like a David Blaine magic trick or something? Like the invisible man is holding the guy up with the swords. Boy, look at the tree. It looked like the trees. Oh my God. I never paid attention to that. This person looks like they're hanging from that tree. That, oh, wow. Okay. But it almost looked like in his reverse position, like he floating, like he light, very light. It's a bracelet or something right here. So jewelry, a bracelet, a necklace or something. I don't know if that's resonating with somebody right now. Oh, that's the crown. Oh, that was the bees on the head. See, now I got to go back and look. Now I got to see the swords and see, because I remember, but I don't remember. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought that was a swords card, justice card, headdress, head. Hmm. Rags to riches. Look, Five of Pentacles reverse. So that dark night of the soul is over with, family. Seven of Swords, no headdress. Nine of Swords, no headdress. So where did the headdress come from then? And the swords. Four of Swords, no headdress. There got to be something before it, though. It's a clue in these swords. But it's a sword card that's before it. It's headdress, but there's a helmet. Hmm. I wonder what these red beads are. I wonder if they like carnelian or something like that. I wonder if they carnelian or something like that. It's a card that got them beads on there though. But anyways, like I was saying, it looked like this person is being uplifted by the swords instead of being hung by the swords or stabbed by the swords. So what I see here is like a meditation for some, or maybe reality for others, or maybe a little bit of both. But what I'm seeing here is the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, um, is indicating money. This can be looked at like as the Wheel of Fortune, right? Because that's the 10. Oh, and 1 plus 10 equals 11. Hmm. Hmm. And when you're talking about 11 and tarot, if you notice here, we got a gateway here. So we already know that's a quantum shift, a new beginning. That's ascension, right? From the garden, right? So the garden is going to be the place where we manifest our dreams. A fertile garden is a healthy mind, right? If you're talking about the Bible or whatever, you know what I'm saying? When they talking about gardens and the fertile garden and the tree. Oh, I need to write this down because I'm just sitting on this. I need to make sure I remember this for later because I'm gonna forget again. But when you're talking about the tree of knowledge and the tree of good and evil and all of that, they talking about neural synapses, right? In this card, what's important here is these trees, the way these trees is kind of similar to the neural pathways that fire when we think. You understand what I'm saying? If y'all can see that, I don't know if y'all understand molecular biology. Is that molecular biology? No, that's not molecular biology. I don't know. Is it? I don't remember. Anyways, I don't remember which one that is. Anatomy and physiology. I don't remember. Anyways, Uh, no, molecular biology is so. Yeah, that's what I got, man. Got some money for y'all, man. And I'm about to come. I'm about to dub back with a money reading. Definitely about to dub back with a money reading. So, like I was saying, man, you ain't heed your warnings. You ain't, maybe you wasn't doing your shadow work. Maybe you ain't take that shit serious. And yeah, maybe you are going to see a little bit of profit here. But all in all, man, we can't ignore the work that needs to be done, because if not, then we're going to just continue the cycles. We'll never get to the page. We'll never get to the knight. We'll never get to the queen or the king. And the reason why was because every single time we get to the 10, we make moves that put us right back at the ace instead of being able to build on what we already have. So that means if we constantly catching ourselves starting over, that means that the foundation we think we have, or the foundation that we think we building, ain't there. It's just not. And I'm not trying to take any personal shots at nobody, right? But it's the truth, right? Why keep going through the same cycle, right? Why not, like, say for example, right? We talking about money, right? Why not? Oh, and it's tax season, right? Why not take your money and go buy Jordan stock for $200 instead of buying Jordans? And then you sell the stock, and then you can buy two pairs of Jordans, three pairs of Jordans. But because we don't want to plant that seed and wait 30 days, 90 days to double and triple our profit, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to get in early on the bull market, for example. So whatever we've been investing in, we got to stop investing in that. And this pinnacle don't necessarily just can mean money. Again, uh it's the things that we have a connection to, right? We got to disconnect those things. Remember, we were just talking about the neural synapses here in this card right here. Y'all can't even see it because it's backwards. I'll put it like this for today. But uh remember, the tree um represent neural synapses. The garden represent the brain or the mind. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's when you're talking about strongholds, is when the thought take root and it becomes deeply rooted in your in your conscious, but it gets past the conscious, and it gets embedded in the subconscious, right? The subconscious only get fed what we pay attention to, not consciously, because it can be unconscious or it could be on accident, right? But it's a threshold there that everything, because of every, it's funny because the subconscious, if you ask me, got infinite capacity, but it doesn't allow everything to make it in. That's when we start talking about left brain, right brain, because you got to categorize the things that you think about or the things that you perceive in the world. You got to be able to categorize those things. And so how you categorize things, and even if you don't necessarily know what to think about it, if it's something that's traumatic or something new or something like that, it's going to embed regardless. That's just, the brain is made to receive information. That's the easy part, actually. Especially because we got so many different sensory organs. We got so many different ways to receive information. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. But yeah, though. But yeah, though. So the energy that's coming off this Ace of Pentacles, is make a good investment. Um, right now it seems that the money is going to be the key to mental stability. Maybe we can use the money to make more money, and then maybe we can like join a yoga class or join a meditation class or join a book club or something like that. But we're going to have to put our money towards our healing. I know it's hard to break those mental chains, right? The he did this or she did that or they did this or kill them all before they get us. I know, right? But at some point, we're gonna have to make a choice between, do I want to fight for peace or do I want to choose sides and fight for war? Because when you're choosing sides, unless you find a way to convert everybody, then you're gonna be fighting a never-ending battle, one side or the other, right? But if you move and operate with love and peace, then you don't have to take sides, because most people love people. Most people love life. Most people just been so hurt that they don't know what to think, and then because they've been hurt and they don't know what to think and they don't have the tools to deal with the shit that they've been through, and then the only tool somebody give you is bust the windows out his car or get your get back, or you know what I'm saying, because those are the only tools that we have. The chat froze. Somebody donated. I ain't even know. My bad, y'all. I'm just talking to myself. The chat froze. My bad. I'm just here talking. I appreciate this. In the future, can you check the description box? Because I really this is channel rules, and the reason why is because I don't want your donation to go to waste, and I don't want to lose donations either, because donations keep this thing going. If you can donate directly to the channel, I would appreciate it. And the reason why is because YouTube, Google, not YouTube, Google bought YouTube. Google takes 40% of everything. Well, every time a commercial play, I get like 0.001%. Google take 40% of that. And they feel like they can do it because they negotiated the terms of our contract, right? We need a creators union. I'm about to start a creators union. Who with me? Hoorah! Right? And look, and it's 59 minutes and 30 seconds in. So it's 60 minutes in, 9:20 in the morning. We starting a creators union, because ain't no way in hell we on here for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and y'all taking almost half of everything we made. Well, not almost half, but y'all take almost half of everything, that super chat, super stickers, um commercials, memberships. Y'all taking 40% of everything. That ain't cool. I understand if you get like maybe like 10% of the super chats, 5% of the membership, something like that. But 40% of everything, that's crazy. I didn't know that before I signed up. I thought it was 30%. And I thought that was a lot. They say, no, sir, it's not 30%, it's 40%. All right, anyway, she said whatever comes out. Let me check the chat because the chat be froze. I need you to say something, baby. But anyway, sorry for going on a little rant. My people skills ain't that great. I'm lying. I'm fried. That's what it is. How you say your name? I'm gonna give you a nickname. Your name is 13. Okay. My bad. Did not know Super Chat did that. That is crazy. Yeah, it ain't a huge thing. Because I didn't have it posted. Normally I have it posted. Like check the description for donations. But it's all good though. It's all good. All right, so you are 13. Oh, what is the 13th angel? We need to figure that out. You got you got a spiritual name? Do you have like a alternative name, like a nickname that's only related to the spiritual side of you? Okay, so your spiritual name is gonna be 13. Is there any particular religion and or spiritual system that you, I mean, you don't have to tell me in public, like you can leave a comment under one of my videos or something like that, but you know what, due to respect to your privacy, but is there a specific uh spiritual system you drawn to? Like, do you really like, I know a lot of girls like Ganesh. I know girls love Ganesh, the cute little elephant. Um, even if you don't go to church, but if you if you like Jesus, that's cool. Okay. So the first card you have here. So first of all, I'm sorry. We're gonna do current energy and then we're gonna do best course of action. Okay. So in this current energy, we're going to be looking for people, places, and things, situations, circumstances, blues, clues to lead us to hopefully confirmations of prosperity over all negative or things that could hold you back, right? So first card we have here is the Two of Swords. Okay, so the Two of Swords represents. Hmm, I don't want to say that because it's kind of true, but it's kind of not. Okay, it represents balance, a balanced approach to a decision. Okay, Uh, you've been told Ganesh is who? I'm curious. I want to know how. All right, let me get through these cards first because I want to make sure I keep on track. Okay, so the Two of Swords, um, is balance and duality on a mental plane. The tools are decision cards. So after you get the two card, I mean, after you get an ace, which is like a divine new beginning, it's like an idea or something like that, especially with the ace of swords, it could be an idea. Um, but after that, then you go into planning mode, which is really exaggerated in the two of wands. But here the Two of Swords is saying that there's not much planning that needs to take place right now in your life. The Two of Swords is saying that you need to withdraw from your senses, including your emotions, because a lot of people don't know that your emotions themselves is a divination tool, where you can pick if you very empathetic and sympathetic, like to a fault, to a T, that you can cry if somebody trip and fall or something like that, then you have a clear. That's a clear. And so sometimes being able to disconnect from your emotions is going to allow you to think clear, because sometimes we think based off of others people's emotions, similar to a mom, right? Well, I'm not going to make this because Timmy don't like this, and I'm not going to make that because, you know what I'm saying? That's empathetic and sympathetic to the family. You understand what I'm saying? But we do this all the time. We do it at work, we do it at school, right? All the time, even when we go shopping, right? Well, I don't think people will like these shoes. I think they're cute, but I think you know what I'm saying? Like we all go through that. So following the theme of the number two for you is going to be, oh, you know what? It looked like this person split into two. That is crazy. Oh my God. I'm seeing these cards in HD right now. Emotion and thoughts. Jose, why you do that to me last night? If you so what I found out is that you were just bored. I got that download. I'm like, this person not even a bad person. Or this person just bored or something. Wait, is you the person from last night who was talking about who came in trolling? Because I don't want to confuse you and accuse you of something you didn't do. But I thought you was the person who came in last night and was trolling. They did a light troll. It wasn't nothing crazy. No, it was. Oh, I apologize, Dan. I apologize. But I got to go back in the chat and see who that was last night. But somebody came in with a long name. Oh, the root of morality. That was you then. That was you. So you wasn't trolling? No, not you, 13. Or we can call you four if you like four. I'll call you four. 13 too long. Okay. So you was there, but maybe I'm confusing somebody else. I apologize, Dan. I apologize. All right, back to the reading though. Thank you for coming in. Grand Rising, good morning, Konnichiwa. Como está, mi amor, all that good stuff. All right. Okay, so we got the lovers card here. This is going to get very interesting because I always look at all the cards in a dualistic nature because it doesn't have to be reversed in order for it to be a warning or a sign. Just the card itself lets you know everything you need to know, right? So the Two of Swords is saying we need to make a decision and we need to leave our emotions behind. The moon here is saying that we're in the subconscious, right? So this will be like you going into meditation and then your aura start to glow stronger, something like that. That's what this moon is representing, the microcosmic orbit. All right. Remember remember another clue to prove what I'm saying is the high priestess card where she dominated the moon, meaning that she's the ruler of the subconscious. You understand what I'm saying? um okay, so when you when you combine these two, right? Now the lover's card means, well, first of all, I got to tell you it's a major arcana card, meaning that no matter if it's going to be slow and gradual or fast and hard, it's going to be a card that's going to make its energy very much so known to you in your everyday life. Okay, so we all know that the lover's card talks about love, right? It's kind of like the two of cups on steroids, where the two of cups is probably like where we met, right? The day we met, we exchanged phone numbers, or the first time we said I love you. Now lover's card is like, hey, we pregnant, we just moved into the new house, this is divine. Like we got confirmation that this connection is divine. Now what I feel is though is two things that I'm feeling so far is that maybe you could be recently single or thinking about being single. Maybe. I don't know. You could tell me I'm wrong. But I don't think that's high priority for you in your life right now. But maybe it can be. But we're going to pull some more cards first and see. But the connection here between these two cards is the air element. I know the lover's card is about love and we associate with that with water and stuff like that. But hidden inside the lover's card is making good choices. Okay. So remember, the Two of Swords is about making a logical choice, right? And now this card is saying we need to make a choice. All right. But we need to make the best choice. Now, what I see here is that you going into meditation and maybe you switch your routine and maybe focus on love right now. Love is sticky, it binds darkness, us washed us to love Jesus. For sure. All right, but I don't want to speak too fast because I don't want to. All right, so you got the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so I don't want. Okay, let me ask you this question before we continue because the way I read is very important for me to get confirmation on things before I actually say it. So, looking at this trio of cards, the first thing I want to ask you is what what is a goal that you have for yourself right now? What I'm seeing here, that pinnacle looks like a brand new house to me. Maybe, and you can tell me I'm wrong, but maybe you might be thinking about moving into a house. Jose, what's your sign? Where you from? Are you a male or are you just using the male name? I would like to start a business, something I already do, but on my own. That makes sense. I can definitely see a new business in that Ace of Pentacles. I could definitely see that in the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, that makes sense. So when you when you talking about the Two of Swords, remember the swords is saying that we gotta make a decision, right? The Two of Swords are saying that it's time to make a decision. Um, and the reason why is because we might be at a stalemate or a crossroad emotionally. Um, is there, you don't have to go into details, but is there anything going on the emotional side that possibly caused blockages in your money? No, if you say you a soul in a body, then you can't say I'm nobody because you just described what a body was. Remember, the body is essentially lost once you lose the life force energy associated with it. Now you lose it on different levels. It's like 7 stages. I'm also single, but have been living with baby dad for the past year because our child. So maybe that feeds in. I don't. Okay, so what about so what so do your child needs extra attention, or are you saying like you staying there to for help with the baby to keep the bills down, et cetera, et cetera? Like, is it a financial move that you stay there? Like the lease ain't up yet, or you get what I'm saying, or is it your child just requires extra attention? And the reason why I'm saying that is because there is a lot of relation to emotions here in this card, and I think this lovers card combined is saying that you might be in a yes financial and not wanting to lose my time with my child. Why would you lose the time? Because of work, like being able here. I think this is the Two of Swords. This is your two of swords right here. This is the two of swords. What you just said, where the decision need to be made. You is I want to know. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't want you to hinder your growth because you don't want to lose time with the child, because in the hindrance of your growth will hinder the growth of the child. And I want to say that sticking around might slow down your growth in a few areas. Might. I don't know if it's emotional things like arguing. I don't know if it's money habits. Uh but there is growth to be had from the split. Remember I said something about a split when I said looks like looks like this car is split into two. What I was saying was that the clothes, the hair color, but this person looks in the face like this person just looks like both of these people mashed together. Like it got dark hair, right? This person got dark hair, but this person got long hair and this person got long hair. You see what I'm saying? So it's like this person is split between two, or there's something about a split. But making the choice to split is going to bring success, is what I'm seeing her. Is there is prosperity here. Ace of Pentacles, how I'm reading this for you, I was thinking like in the so what I was thinking was I got a vision of a new house. Remember I said that. And I think maybe the new oh, it makes sense now because you said that you live in with the dad. Neon back up. What's up? If you have a boy, the boy should not be a reflection of the mother. If so, he will seriously need to be reborn through the father. What do that mean? Are you promoting for the Christians, my brother? Hota hota. Remember, I said a split and I said a house. A split in the house. You I need to rewind this one. I'm about to go. I gotta get my other deck. I don't. Oh, is it right here? Okay, it's right here. I thought I took it in the other room or something. Best course of action. I'm about to jump straight into your best course of action. Um, Jose Valencia. Jose Hota 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 Hota. Who you think I am, man? Think I meditate for nothing? I don't know why. I don't know why they be playing with me. I can smell it on you. I can smell it on you. But anyways, man. Uh, que pasa, Holmes? But man, the reason why I'm saying this the way I'm about to say this is because I'm about to level with you. Like we was best friends. I'm about to talk to you like you entering your third month of my coaching program. We gotta keep it authentic with each other right now. What's her name? Where'd she go? Leanna, Lily, third. Where's she at? Are you somewhere crying right now? If so, let it out. It's okay to cry. Lily, can I call you Lily? Fo? I'm gonna call you Fo. I like Fo. What up, Fo? We got to get a secret handshake, okay? Fo, I gotta give you. You gotta come up with a sequence of emojis to let me know who you is. All right, the sequence of emojis is gonna be very unique to you. All right. Uh, I think secretly you still in love, and the reason why I say secretly is because maybe don't cry. No, it's okay to cry. Yeah, we locked in. Okay, we locked in. Cool. All right, we locked in. So you my homegirl now. You know what I'm saying? Sister, best friend, whatever. We locked in. Listen, I'm gonna keep it authentic with you. Deep down inside, you still in love. And the reason why is because you haven't broken away yet. You need to leave to be able to fully break away. Do not make excuses about the baby. Do not make excuses about money. Do not make excuses about nothing. I want to be real with you. Everything that you think and feel every single day is legit. The good and the bad. All of it is legit. But my thing is that we got to be at least 1% better on a bad day. That's the rule. That's the standard. First of all, I got to say that. That's the standard. And so part of being better every single day is asking yourself, is there anything that I'm ignoring? Is there anything that I'm not dealing with? Because and it doesn't matter why you're not dealing with it, right? It doesn't matter if you can't deal with it or if you don't have the capacity or the time. But I don't want you to make a habit of making excuses on dealing with the internal stuff. I feel like you give a lot. I'm getting Emperor's card, right? I'm quite sure it won't be far. If I dig into one of these decks, I'll get an Emperor's card very soon. I feel like you got to Google that one. That's easy. That's easy. You got to Google that one. So what I would recommend is that when you understand the symbology, like understanding the symbology of the white lily, then what I would want you to do is Google it and just say, uh, symbology of white lily, and then get like three sources and come and post it in the chat so we all can learn. I have a sculpture of a boy eating a white lily. That's cool. That sounds like a very tasty Red Bull. Okay, so before I get to your best course of action, like I said, I got to level off with you. There's parts of you that is going to excel when you get from under, I won't say tyrant, but under the reign of. I felt like you was like Ditto. Everybody know the Pokemon Ditto, where everywhere you go, you are what you needed to be. And I feel like it's time for you to plant the seed, making the choice and planting the seed, right? Oh, this is what it is. So this is like a hangman reading, really. And what I'm seeing is that this tool is suspended action. I feel like you got your emotions under control, but you not working with them in a healthy way. And I might be wrong. Please excuse me if I am. But the thing is that you very strong-willed. That's why the sword came out, because mentally you can handle making bad decisions. Mentally you can handle going through the fire in order to get what it is that you want. I just don't know if you know when enough is enough, right? I always say when you invest $100 into a stock, it's gonna go up, it's gonna go down, but at some point, if they say we firing the CEO and we filing for bankruptcy and all of this stuff, at some point you're gonna have to pull your money out of that stock, because or else you're gonna watch it crash and burn. That's what I was just talking about with the Ten of Swords, which is that there's an ending to the cycle. but we have to make the decision. We had to heave the warning whenever we get it. Whenever the swords come out, and it's not ten of swords or something like that, nine of swords, it's still, I believe it's still a chance. Two of swords is saying it's definitely a chance. Right now it might be a 50-50 chance. But my thing is that, do you want to take the safe 50-50, or do you want to take the risky 50? Ooh, that sounds crazy. The risky 50. You said there ain't no higher grade of weed than Ja. There ain't no higher grade of weed than what? What up? Welcome in. You had to send them 200 Jews to the cash shop, baby girl, while you're playing. All right, so I was trying to scroll back up and find something in the chat real quick before I move forward with your best course of action. But like I said, man, I got to be real with you, man. We locked in, so I got to be real with you. There's parts of you that's holding on to things, and I believe that you've been making excuses. And I think the reason why you've been able to do it, I was just messing with you. The reason why I think you're able to do it is because you mentally strong. But just because you can doesn't mean you have to. Like I always tell people, don't let life tell you when enough is enough. Right? Sometimes you have to. Oh, I need to shoot a message real quick. Hold on one second. All right, I'm back. My bad. I had to take care of some business, Stayed up about my business. Could eat it all up in it's my business, my business. Stayed up about my business. Cause it's mine, oh mine. Y'all remember that song? Cause it's mine, oh mine. Cause these okay. All right. Double tap that screen, y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. All right. Donate to reciprocate. Remember, everything that you donate goes directly to food, shelter, and water. All right. Spam the 4 green hearts in the chat. What the hell is going on? So why did y'all break up? Why did y'all break up? Before I say that, why did y'all break up? I wonder if y'all would be interested in going to counseling, or letting me, doing couples love coaching, where I work with y'all individually and I work with y'all together. But I don't know, man. You know what? I don't know. The reason why is because I feel like there is one person. Okay. All right. Well, remember earlier? So if you don't mind confirming for me, so far, I think we've been right so far. I was saying that there's a split that need to take place, or there's a split. I was saying something about a split. I was saying something about a new house. I also, so is do he make passes at you? Like, do he be trying to, turn you to dessert or whatever? Do he ever talk about getting back together, or is he 100% done? Is the feeling mutual? Both of y'all done? Oh, I ain't accusing. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. You never know. Maybe he needs some beard moisturizer or something. I don't know. I'm just asking. But no, I just a little comedic humor. But no, in all seriousness, though, the reason why I'm asking is because I do feel like there's a connection here. I think that both of y'all share. a connection a little bit. I definitely feel it on your end because I feel like you a family oriented person, but I think you seeing the baby with the dad is tricking you a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Not a lot, maybe a little bit. I think that you got the power to leave. I think that you will. I think that you could have, like, if it's money or whatever, like, I think, see, that's what I'm saying. That's the two of swords. That's the two of swords all day. That's that two of swords all day. We gotta let we can't, if it's toxic or if there's no love there or whatever the case, whatever. And if it's time to go, we gotta do it. Now it's maybe it's a little bit easier. I don't know how old your child is. Maybe it's a little bit easier later. Just because the when the baby is more independent, you don't got to worry about the car seats and the milk and the bottles, and it's a little bit easier when the baby gets a little bit older. Jose, you're gonna have to wait with these questions, bro, until how about this? When I get done with her, I'm gonna give you 10 minutes for you to ask me anything you want. And if you really want to, you can call me and we can talk. Or I'll do a whole live just for you. How about that one, Jose? You ain't got to turn your camera on or nothing. All right, here we go. So, so I want to say what I'm about to say, but I think you're gonna. I think so. There might be some sort of crush or something. Maybe it's not him then, but there is something there. Maybe you are interested in somebody. Maybe you anticipate, and maybe you starting to anticipate uh somebody new. So we got a sacred spirit card here, right? And let me show you what the deck looks like, what the box looks like, right? Sacred spirit, right? I never seen this card, right? I didn't go through the deck. I always, so whenever I see a new card, whenever I pull these cards, it's a good chance that I'm gonna pull a new card. Even though I had this deck. Did I get this on my birthday last year? I had this deck over a year now, right? I don't remember. Is it going on 2 years? I don't know. I got to think back. This is what this card is saying. This is what this card is saying. So it's the number 15 card, which the number 16 equals 6, right? The lover's card is the 6 card. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. It says new love is forming. So what I was thinking was maybe that y'all can hit the reset button and try again, right? But I don't know. Do he drink or something like that? I keep getting an angry vibe. Is somebody a screamer? Are you a screamer? A yeller? Like, I keep getting like toxic vibes. Maybe it's somebody else in the chat. I don't know. Let me drop a couple of hearts in the chat, man. Let's keep this chat flowing, y'all. This chat is so dry. Why? All right, so let's go ahead and get to your best course of action. I know you're probably ready to get on up out of here. Um, you got the number 15 card. right. So let me give me a second to let me go find the 15. I gotta do this on the computer because I bought this deck of cards and I thought it was a good discount, but I didn't realize that it didn't have any books in it. Like when I went to the store, the lady kept looking at me when I was looking at the decks. And I was like, "Oh, this is a good deal." I'm like, "Wow, look at these cards." She not saying nothing the whole time. She just keep looking at me. I'm like, I hope she don't think I'm about to steal, cause like I'm not about to steal. You know what I'm saying? And so, kind of find out, man. I get all the way home and I find out that I bought two decks, brand new decks, but they don't have books in them. They ain't have a wrinkle, a scratch. They ain't have nothing, not even on the side. They was brand new. I don't even think they had ever been shuffled. Like they was stiff. I almost want to say they was in plastic. I think they was in plastic. Matter of fact, if I ain't mistaken. But nah, I don't think they was. But either way it goes, though, they was brand new decks, man. Like they smelt new, felt new, everything, and they didn't have no books in them. All right, so here we go. She said, literally. Well, don't let that continue to be the excuse. Is what this reading is telling me right now. All right, so in a lifetime, wait, let me sip my tea because my mouth a little dry, baby. Okay, so it says in a lifetime. Wow, look at my voice. In a lifetime. What the fuck wrong with my voice? Okay, so in a lifetime, we are destined to meet many members of our soul group and soul family. Many of them enter through life as a soulmate, fated to teach us lessons about unconditional love and ourselves. A soulmate can be a friend, family member, work colleague, partner, neighbor, or someone strong or some you strongly disagree with. Right? So they say even a opposite can be a soulmate. See, I don't like the definition of soulmate. To me, soulmate sound like twin flame. When you talk about because they talking about the definition of soulmate is when you one and the same person. A soulmate can be a friend, family member, work colleague, partner, neighbor, or someone you even strongly disagree with, clashing with every time you are around each other. So even people, when they call, so according to this card, when they say you got a karmic relationship, I guess they saying that's still a soulmate. It's just I don't know, man. See that soulmate, twin flame, all that stuff is confusing, man. So listen here. It says when a soulmate enters your life, they offer your soul support, guidance, and growth, whether physically, emotionally, or spiritually. You may feel you have known them forever, or you may be instantaneously comfortable in their presence. Dependent upon what your soul needs, a soulmate may be a brief encounter or this relationship could last a lifetime. That don't make sense to me. That just don't sound like a soulmate. A soulmate is saying that we meant to be together in every single lifetime. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like a soul tribe or something like that. Just off the word soulmate. The word soulmate sound like to me the soul is eternal. People, I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'm gonna follow the card because it ain't about my understanding. It's about delivering a message, and I believe there is a message here because this card is consistent with the other cards. um, when a soulmate enters your life, they offer your soul support, Okay, that makes sense. Guidance and growth, whether physically, emotionally, or spiritually. You may feel you have known them forever, or you may be instantaneously comfortable in their presence, depending on what your soul needs. A soulmate may be a brief encounter. I don't, that makes sense. A brief encounter makes sense. A relationship could last a lifetime. That makes sense too. Acting as a catalyst for growth, these souls are here to teach you something new. Currently, meeting new people will bring great conversations. Interesting Interesting people will enter your life now to teach you something valuable about yourself and your interests or passions in life. Are you a content creator or something? I want to debate. I want to do a debate. Soulmate versus twin flame. I want somebody to school me on what that really is. I don't even want to debate. I would moderate a debate, but I want a panel. And they tried to do this before. They tried to do this and I didn't participate. And I think I had good reason why to. It was a setup. But uh know what? Know what? Wait, what's going on in the chat? Because I can't see it. Hold on. Let me see. Let me switch on the computer. Thank you for the jewels. You better off buying used. It's good karma, I think. Buying used decks, I'm assuming. Yeah, it was a couple people who wanted to do it. And my homeboy, who's really cool, he was a part of that. But the other person, I couldn't really connect with that person like that. It's not that fact that they was a good or a bad person. I just couldn't connect with them on particular levels. A soulmate is based on exaltations of essential dignities of astrology. Twin flame is Eve from Adam, born the same day she is you. And that's even more confusing because when you read the definition of a soulmate, the soulmate is saying that y'all are one and the same. So is all twin flames soulmates, but not all soulmates are twin flames? Is that how to look at it then? Do that make sense? Can somebody write that down for me for later so I can ask an expert? Is all soulmates twin flames, but not all twin flames are so no. Blah 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 blah. It's all twin flame soulmates, but not all soulmates are twin flames. That's what it sounds like. I think that makes sense in my brain. I got a meatball. I got a meatball, a very little meatball. I got a very little meatball brain. I don't understand it. You only have one twin flame. But my thing is that the twin so my thing is that when I think about twin flame, twin is a dualistic second dimensional principle. So is a twin flame romantic then? So is that the difference? A twin flame is romance and a soulmate doesn't have so all twin flames are soulmates, but not all soulmates are twin flames then. The difference is sex or attraction or romance. Oh no, I gotta finish this reading, y'all. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even never, like I said, I didn't want to get distracted because that's always been a thing for me is I don't understand. It just don't make sense to me. Like some of it makes sense, and then some of it I feel like it's mixed up. Okay. So currently meeting new people will bring great conversations. I think this is very important, right? Going to the park, going to a mall and being social, complimenting people. Hey, I like your hair. Hey, I like your shoes. Where did you get them from? You know what I'm saying? Hey, that looks really good. Oh, where did you get that lunch from? Or that smells really good. Is that Charlie's? You know what I'm saying? Conversations, I think, is going to be very, very profitable for you right now. Very auspicious. I like auspicious. Interesting people will enter your life now to teach you something valuable about yourself and your interest or passions in life. Hey, be I might play a role in that a little bit. That's interesting. Okay. Social gatherings, casual meetups, that's what I was just saying. Will create opportunities for meaningful connections. Right now, you are being encouraged to actively listen to others for those who you desire or see as enemies. So here we go with that dualistic thing again. And that's why I when I think about twin, I think about duality. And to me, this is twin flame energy, what they about to say, or what they saying rather. Right now, you are being encouraged to actively listen to others. For those who you despise or see as enemies, view these people as possible soul connections. They are there to teach you life lessons and to challenge your structured belief systems. This new understanding will deepen the love you have for others. I can definitely see that. I feel like you can reconnect with people. I feel like being social is going to help you grow, including new and existing partnerships, right? Plural, opening the doors. Then that could mean business, right? You did say you want to go in business for yourself. Opening doors for an expression of eternal union. So what I'm hearing here is that you being able to wait, let me finish. This living expression of love will influence romantic connections, one, including marriage with long-term commitments possible now. So not only are so what I'm seeing here is there's possibly that you could get a business partner and a lover and a best friend all in one. Or maybe you can build like a small group of people, like a triangle or something is what I'm seeing. Three dots is what I'm seeing. Three dots. I don't know, is three dots significant to you? But the expression of the eternal union between two souls will bring new levels of love on an emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual connection. True love is limitless. So the shadow aspect of this card is this how you let this card, this is how you know you need the healing that or the best course of action that the card is giving. Okay, so the shadow aspect is introversion, restlessness, and disenfranchised. Sacred crystal emerald, heart chakra, right? Angel assistance, right? Angel Haniel, Haniel. This is the angel of attracting meaningful relationships. All right. So the affirmation associated with this card is I am loving and expression. I'm sorry. Blah 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 blah. I'm rushing through this card. I am a living and loving expression of the eternal union. I am blessed. Excuse me. Oh, wait, excuse me. I am a living and loving expression of the eternal union. I am blessed. I am a living and loving expression of eternal union. I am blessed. I gotta hit bro up, man. I gotta hit bro up. I do. I gotta hit bro up. Cause I need bro on this panel. Cause bro is a oh no, I gotta hit bro up because bro, oh no, something ain't right. Cause I feel like bro would have hit me up by now. But I need bro on the panel though. You don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do. The bottom of the card says these knots. New love is forming. Soulmates water your soul component in Sheol. True love waters your spirit. What so then tell me what the difference between soul and spirit is. Twin flame is you. See primordial atom to understand you start as both male and female. Soulmate is not twin flame. But a twin flame is a soulmate. You gotta prove me wrong. But that don't make sense because when depending on what you learn and where you learn it from, the soul, every living thing. So see, uh, and this is where the heavy conversation come in at because there there is physical matter, right, that we can touch, taste, smell, see, and hear. Like I can pinch myself, right? I'm a physical real thing. But also there's smaller versions of me that make up me. Some people say that physical matter is what they used to call soul fragments back in the day. And the soul fragments came together depending on the spirit that the soul fragment has. So the subatomic particles came together to make it human because of divine intervention. The subatomic particles came together to make a tree because of divine intervention. So what I'm saying is that on the I don't want to say a deeper level or whatever, but on another chapter on a different level, when we talk about spirits, they say spirit is what animates the body, right? Spirit is what animates the body. Spirit or chi is, or I don't know, because they say spirit. I think they said spirit is you lose your spirit when you pass, but the soul is eternal and all of this stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like a soul, I don't understand the whole which one is loving, which one is not. I don't know. We got to have a panel. But what's really important is if my homegirl got the message from the card. So what I'm getting from the cards is that it's time for you. I feel like it's going to be a lot of stuff happening all at once. So I want to know what time everybody gonna be free so we could do the spirit versus the twin flame and soulmate thing. I gotta hit bro up real quick. Somebody hit that cash app. Somebody hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Somebody donate to reciprocate. Can somebody buy me a 4 for 4 from Wendy's, please? Oh, they ain't even. Can somebody buy me a biggie bag? Can somebody donate to the channel, please? I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't even. I'll let him talk to you about it. And the reason why is because I ain't even gonna lie. I don't participate in the soulmate conversation. In the twin flame conversation. He believe in it, all of that stuff. I'm not gonna say I don't believe in it. I just don't understand it. Until I'm able to understand it, then I say like, "Oh, you my soulmate, you my twin flame." But until I fully understand it, I just don't participate in it. So I let him call his, if he call his boo or his ex his twin flame or his soulmate or whatever, that's cool. Whatever, however, whatever he want to do, he can do it. I ain't tripping. I ain't mad at him. I just I just need to get something to eat. I ain't even work out yet. But I need to get something to eat though real quick. All right, so where'd she go? Cause she was dropping the emojis and all that stuff. I wanted to talk to her before I continued. Leanna. All right, Lily. So, all right, fo. Someone is coming in. Shit, hell yeah, they is. Shit, I need to put in my resume. Shit. I just play. My heart been broke too many times. I think I'm gonna be a polygamist, man. Cause I be hurting too much. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all gonna have to share me. Cause just in case of one of y'all wanna go cheat, one of y'all wanna go out, go drinking and don't come home, at least somebody else can hold me while I cry. Cause I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hurting. You feel me? I'm like Trey Songz, karaoke tonight. I just wanna be. Oh, tonight we got karaoke tonight, y'all. Hit me up if y'all want details. If y'all interested, hit me up. Karaoke tonight, baby. I just wanna be. I just wanna be successful. I just wanna be. I just wanna be successful. Just wanna be. You have picked from a broken place. I won't say I picked from a broken place. Well, what I would say is this. I am calling in now. Now it's funny. I can't. Yeah. Now I like to use the word reciprocal, but I used to. So when I first started thinking about manifesting love, I didn't want to manifest love because I felt like it was so many other things that I had to focus on, like healing, getting myself stable. But so I never really dove. I never went back to the twin flame conversation because I was going to say, So what I like to say is now that when I did think about compatibility and learn, what I slowly learned over the years is that I won't even say that. I won't say that. I understand what you're saying, but if I remember, then I'll address it. But I say this: I need my reciprocal. I need my twin. Now. I will say that I need my twin. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if what I want and need is considered a soulmate or twin flame. But I got a big thing about compatibility. And the reason why is because I've been through a lot of stuff. And so, well, not even that. That ain't got nothing to do with it. The reason why it's important is because I I'm I'm not going to say I'm set in stone, but I know exactly who I am at this point in my life. Meaning that I know what I like, I know what I don't like, I know what I'm willing to experiment with, I know what I'm not willing to experiment with. Like I got enough life experience now. Maybe I wish I could have been this person I am today 10, 15 years ago, but whatever. right? But I got enough experience of doing wrong. I got enough experience of learning, whatever, right? Trying and failing. I got enough experience to know what I like, what I don't like, what I can deal with, what I can't deal with, etc. Right? I feel like I was operating in a place where I didn't know myself. I didn't know what I like. I didn't know what I didn't like. I didn't really know, or even if, right? Just like, for example, me and like big butts, for example, right? Well, why do I had to ask myself, like, why do I like big butts? Like, when, who told me that big butts was cool? And why, and when did I start liking big butts? Or was it I just started liking big butts just yesterday or something? Payment received. Somebody just donated. Uh-oh, time to take it off. Uh-oh. The OnlyFans. Time to take it off. Hey, time to take it off. Hey. All right, so whoever just donated, I'm about to be your sexy yoga instructor. Okay? So if you see here, this my Adi Yogi shirt, right? This the Adi Yogi means the first yogi, right? I got this in Tennessee when I went to Tennessee. Everybody on my channel is a 10 that I see, right? All right. So, but damn, I forgot what I was saying. That little donation got me twerking in my chair. Hold on. 10/25 is my birthday. Make a wish, y'all. So one thing I do is whenever I see my birthday on clocks and stuff, I always make a wish. So I don't know if y'all do that, but whenever, so my birthday is 10/25. So whenever y'all see 10/25 on the clock, make a wish for me, right? I wish KP get his manifestations. And then whenever, if y'all tell me y'all birthday, then whenever I see it on the clock, then I send y'all some energy. All right. But I need, so the best way I can explain it is I would 122. That's right, 122. Okay. The best way I can explain me and like when it comes down to relationships is I need somebody who's like me, who she gotta want to meditate. I listen, because I do this shit every day. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Every single day. I might not brush my teeth for a month. I might not wash up for 3 months. But I'm going to meditate. It's just certain things I'm going to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to focus on heal. I'm going to learn new things. Like learning is something that's very therapeutic for me because it helps me make better decisions. It's helped me be a better person. Like I don't know. I like people don't like learning for some reason. I think it's because of nervous system dysregulation, but because I know when I was younger, like in middle school, elementary school, like when especially when I got algebra, I couldn't critically think in algebra. I couldn't think. I even got AP classes in high school. I even got advanced placement classes. But when it came to long math problems, I couldn't sit there and critically think. But I thought, and I grew low self-esteem because of that, because I thought I was dumb. I thought I was smart in some areas, but I thought I was dumb. I was like, yeah, I can read, but I can't do this and that. But now that I got older, I know that my prefrontal cortex, right? When you learning math, they developing your prefrontal cortex. When you learning math, it's allowing you to critically think. So when you doing your please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, uh, it's not the fact that you dumb or you can't learn. It's the fact that you probably need counseling. You probably need to learn how to deep breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people say, "Oh, I always been impatient." And I'll be like, "No, that doesn't have to be a personality trait. That's actually a symptom of something being wrong." But but understanding compatibility, right? Psychology Today, or is it psychology.com? Psychologytoday.com. They got 24 areas of compatibility for a long-term relationship. Where I feel as though for me, I need more areas of those compatibilities filled in because of my unique set of personality traits. I guess you can say that, right? I smoke a lot of crack and I read backwards when I do. But in all seriousness though, I got a very unique personality. Like I'm not atypical. I'm not average. I'm not average. Like I'm not the average homeboy. Like I was born and raised in the projects, and I grew up from very humble beginnings, but I'm trying not to be bitter, even though I be hurting. Well, I can't call it bitter if you still getting hurt, if you still being triggered. You can't say it's bitter because the stuff's still happening. I guess being bitter is holding on to old stuff. I'm still optimistic. I'm just going through shit. But I think for me, the more areas that we compatible in, the better. Because when you not compatible in a lot of areas, like when I did this panel before, some people said that they think that they need to be like 75% compatible with they mate. Some people said 50%. To me, I think 100%. And I think because the less you are compatible with your mate, the more you got to make it work. And the less you compatible with your mate, the more you're going to need to outsource things. The more you're going to need to go hang out with people, go talk to people on the phone, go out to dinner, because your mate, you're not going to be able to share those things with your mate. A lot of people, they think attraction is the only level of compatibility that we need to get in a relationship. And I'm sorry, but that's not true. Just physical attraction is not enough. There is no I'm cute, you cute, let's make it work. I'm single, you single, let's make it work. I don't believe in making it work. I believe making it work is asking the right questions before we go out on a date. I don't want to have to ask you certain questions. I don't on a date, if I take you to a restaurant, I don't want to have to ask you how many kids you want. I think that's totally inappropriate for that setting. That's something that should be done before we even go on a date. Do you like cooking? Cause I'm sorry, but I like cooking, but I don't like doing dishes. I'm gonna ask you before we even go out on the date. I'm gonna be like, man, do you like doing dishes? Cause I can't. I ain't gonna lie to you. Unless we go, I'm done with the dishes. I cook. I can't do no dishes, cuz I can't do it. But my thing is that what if we shack up and all this stuff, and then we found out that both of us can't cook, and both of us don't like doing dishes? You see what I'm saying? Like, like like we going out on dates and shit. Um, we smashing, going to the hotels, and I don't even know if you got cats. You might be alert. I might be allergic to cats. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like sex is supposed to consecrate the relationship. Sex is supposed to cement the relationship. Sex is not supposed to be, all right, she got some good, he got some good. Let's take it to the next level. Because to be honest with you, all these people who be out here, oh, I've been single for 5 years. If you have been celibate for 5 years, the next time you have sex is gonna be the best sex of your life. I don't care what you say. Because your body reset. Now, when you out here jumping from pole to pole, or men out here jumping from hole to hole, then they're gonna have an unquenchable thirst. The more the merrier, the bigger the better. So I just think that I don't want to get too deep into this, but it's just a couple things that I think people should balance out before they even get into a relationship. Like before you even say yes, no, before you even say, "Can I take you on a date?" I want to know, can I get your phone number? I want to know, can we have a conversation? I want to know if I ask you a question, can I get an answer back? Sometimes it ain't even the right answer or the wrong answer. Sometimes I just need to see if the answer resonates with me, if I resonate with your answer. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes if I ask you a question, if somebody did this one or if you cheated on me, sometimes I'm looking for the vibes that you give when you answer. Sometimes if you tell me yes, I cheated on you, or no, or whatever, sometimes the vibe that you answer with makes the answer better or worse. If I ask you a question and I feel like you're telling the truth, then so be it. But if I ask you a question, I feel like you're being deceitful or you lying or whatever. No matter what the answer is, why lie? Just give me the right energy. The truth. I don't know. I'm very sympathetic and empathetic. I can feel. I didn't know this at first because I used to be so. I used to have my self esteem used to be so low that I stopped looking at people. When I started meditating and stuff, I stopped looking at people because I didn't do the shadow work. So I used to project my insecurities to people. And that shit fucked me up. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit made me antisocial and everything. Maybe I was too social to begin with, but um let me see what the chat say. Where did the lover's card come from? A tarot deck. Can you be real? What do you mean, can you be real? Sex is not everything. No, sex is very important. Let me catch up to the chat. If I can help it, the dishwasher. Shit, what the fuck? Ain't no way in hell I'm about to be cooking and washing dishes. I love cooking. Fuck that. You about to be running me in the ground. Suck something. Every single day. I need neck bone every single day. The lover's card came from a different reading. A donation based reading. Ooh, look at me coming up in the world. Hell yeah, full neck bone. Cause man, I got a hell no. Mm-mm. Better be the best neck bone sandwich of all times. And you better take the sauce. Sauce them neck bones too. All the sauce. Head ass. Money bag, yo, Money bag and Ari head ass. Head ass. But yeah, you ain't about to be draining me dry of all my chi. I ain't even gonna have no chi for y'all. Or I ain't gonna have no chi to work out. I ain't gonna have no chi to, you know what I'm saying? To do no readings or nothing. I mean, this bitch slaving. Hell no, cuz. But then if I get some money, I gotta break bread too. Hell no, you sound crazy. I need like 5 millionaire wives. Y'all gotta share me. Y'all each gotta be worth at least, I don't know. Y'all gotta have at least $1 million liquid cash ready to go. No, $2 million liquid cash. I ain't playing no more. All five of y'all, six of y'all, all nine of y'all. Nine is my number, so all nine of y'all. Come on, ain't no good luck. Ain't no good luck. Ain't no luck needed. Just all skills. Now, no, just it's all perseverance at this point. But but in all seriousness though, man. No, a player, see the difference is that a player is somebody who's just bouncing in and out, just probably just a little squirrel just looking for nuts. You see what I'm saying? That's a player. Or trying to get some money here and there, whatever. That's a player. I got intentions. I got goals. I got dreams. I want commitment. I just until I'm proven wrong, every single day that go past, I think I might as well just be polygamous. Why not? If I told you some of the stories that happened to me, you would think I was a woman. You would think I was a woman who was getting cheated on. If you heard some man, if you heard some of the stories I had, listen, man. One relationship I was in, the chick had sex with me and her baby daddy in the same day with no condom. I went first though. Like we living together, like, and she was in a whole relationship with this dude. She told this nigga he can move in, and then she said he was gonna stay the summer. I said, man, this nigga not about to come in here. You sound crazy. This nigga not about to come in my house. What is wrong with you? I live here. He not about to move in. You sound crazy, man. What? I almost smacked her. I almost punched her in her face. So, I made her choose between us, and of course she chose me. I made her choose. I could have just made him. I could have just did whatever to him, but that shit didn't matter. I don't. And the details don't matter. I could have just did whatever to him, but I made her choose, and then she chose, and then he got mad and got her sister pregnant. Yeah. So this nigga got 3 kids by 2 sisters. You do the math. Yeah. She said, as you should. I think the me now will have just walked. Nah, it wasn't that easy though, cause I ain't had nowhere to go. It wasn't that easy. I ain't had nowhere to go, so you ain't about to. You know, hell no. Go where? To a shelter? Fuck no. I mean, we wasn't together no more. Like we wasn't together after that. But the fuck you mean? You about to move a grown man in here? He gonna sleep in the room with the kids? What? But you sound crazy. Get away from me. You go sit in the corner. Go sit in the corner right now. The fuck wrong with you? You saying some shit like that to me? He gonna move in. He gonna spend the summer with us. Get the fuck out of here. That nigga was gone. I let that nigga spend the night. Man, that nigga was gone, man. Put that nigga on the Greyhound. Get your bitch ass out of here, nigga. What the fuck you thought? I got a homeboy, man. Man, I had a homeboy. I got a homeboy. I don't talk to him no more. Hell yeah. I rented a car and I got 3, 4 states away. Shit. I went. That's how I winded up in. That was like a year before I got to Washington. Running away from that crazy shit. Hell yeah. They in there sharing cookie dough and shit. I don't know what the fuck going on. But he had been fucking the sister years ago. He had been fucking his little sister-in-law years. Like she like 2 years younger than him. Like they all grown and everything, but he had been fucking that girl for years. And she still stayed with her baby daddy. Like she still stayed with her baby daddy. I don't get it, cuz that nigga fucking your sister. Like one time she told me like it used to be times she'd come home for work and she'd be banging on her door and it'd be them two in the house. One time she said that she had on her pajamas. And she said one time her friend came home because like they was gonna come home after work and chill and smoke. And she came home and her friend they was trying to get in the house and they couldn't get in the house and they was in there and they said, oh, we was asleep. Yeah, I swear to God, you can't make this shit up, cuz. This shit real, cuz. Man, if I told, man, only, man, just like how dudes be coming on here and they be having the prison stories and stuff, respect to them dudes. But man, if I came over here and told y'all some of the stuff I be seeing, Like the other day, man, there was this dude in the neighborhood. And I was like, "What's up, man? Let me borrow $1." He was like, "I ain't got $1, but I got some change." I'm like, "Nah, man, I appreciate it, but I don't need no dollar." He was like, "Man, I help anybody I can help." I was like, "Man, we need more people like you in the world." And then he was like, "But I get fucked in the end every single time." And I was like, "Bro, you in the wrong business. You might as well just start doing porn. Then that's a win-win." That shit was funny as fuck, boy. You can't tell me that shit wasn't funny, man. That shit, it just a random, like, that's some shit that's gonna make my stand up, man. I'm about to start doing open mic night on YouTube. Oh my god, that's funny as fuck. I'm about to do an open mic night on YouTube where comedians come and they get on StreamYard. Oh my god, that is a fucking excellent idea. That's crazy. I already got the YouTube karaoke night on somebody's channel. I be dropping jewels on people, man. I be trying to give people the game, man, but they be letting the salt, they be letting the salt get in the way of the money. I be trying to give people jewels. Like somebody on somebody's channel right now, we got karaoke tonight, man. Last week it was a success. Last week it was a success. Last week it was a success. But yeah, we got karaoke night, Friday night karaoke, and we about to do open mic night. We might do Saturday night open mic night where you can sing or do poetry. I like it. Ooh, open mic night. Hey, and I'm just throwing the game. I'm giving these ideas to people. I ain't even gonna lie. I got like 4 channels, 5, 6, 7, 8 channels, man. I got so many ideas. That ain't nothing, man. It's just seeing it through, man. That's the thing. So instead of me trying to see everything through, I'm just start giving them away. Like I'm about to do a free tarot school. I ain't even about to try to charge people for that. I'm about to do the free tarot school. Why? What was that thing I told you? Oh, a God worthy to be praised. Praised. That's what's up. I I forgot. See, I don't ever be writing this stuff down. That's how I be forgetting this stuff. But a God worthy to be praised, man. I'm about to work on that. I'm about to hop off of here, man. I'm about to do. All right, Kimmy, how many push-ups I gotta do? Do push-ups, then I'm gonna do my leg exercise. How many push-ups I gotta do? I don't even know where my gloves at. Come on, I need a number. I'm about to do 22. I got to get the blood pumping. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. What do you mean future partner? All right, I'll pull one. His name KP. And his he do tarot and he a life coach and he do OnlyFans too. Let me do these push-ups real fast. Puppington, what you doing? Eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and he's like seven other wives. What? Just energy regarding them. You don't want this mess? Shit, they call me KP the fixer of problems. KP mean king problem solver. I abandoned all my wives. That's probably why my channel is, because I abandoned my wives. I stopped flirting. I don't know. It depends. I don't know. My flirting is different than other people flirting, though. I really don't flirt for real. I just comment and tease a little bit. I just joke around a little bit. I don't be trying to go too far. Like, damn, baby, I drink a whole tub of your bath water. Ha, 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 ha. Oh well, such is life. What is such as life? What? Say I drink a whole tub of your bath water? No, but to me, see, no, but my thing is that when I say like, when I like, sometimes I say like like the beautiful ladies in the chat or say like how you doing beautiful or something like that. To me a compliment is not flirting unless I'm commenting insinuating that I'm attracted to you. You see what I'm saying? Like to me as a gentleman, if you start to go too deep on a woman's appearance, then you're letting her know not only do I like this, but I'm attracted to you because of this. And so any these days, because men don't complicate compliment, these days any compliment is looked at as a flirt. And so men can't even open the door for women anymore because everything is under a microscope. So it makes it even harder for good guys to get a girl because I'm not gonna lie, these days, and for the most part, you can't tell the difference between the good girls and the bad girls. For one, and for two, it's just hard to distinguish between the two. And then everybody's a victim, everybody of this one and that one. So then it's really hard because a lot of women got their defenses up. You know what I'm saying? So it really be hard to communicate on certain levels. So like to me, saying, "Hey, I like your shirt. I like your what you call them," is one thing. But me saying, "Damn," or me saying, "You look fine in that dress," that's a double compliment. That's a compliment to the dress and the person in it. You see what I'm saying? To me, then that's starting to cross the line to flirting. Now I say, I really like your dress. The combination of the yellow base and the red flowers is really springy, or is really warm and inviting. That's one thing, right? But if you know, and I say, damn, babe, you look good. Hit me up. Won't you take my number, baby? Then we can start to say that's getting towards flirting, because by I think, and I'm not certain by definition. Maybe I should Google it before I continue to talk, but I'm certain by definition that might gear towards more from complimenting to flirting. Cause I wish I had somebody call me beautiful. I wish I had somebody say, "What up? What's up, cutie pie?" I wish somebody would sweetheart me. I might not never leave you alone. But no, in all seriousness though, I don't need it, right? Unless it's that one special person. I don't need it. But I don't necessarily I don't see anything wrong with saying that a woman is nice looking. Now, as we start talking about titties, ass, thighs, you know what I'm saying? No, just not sweet cheeks. That's borderline homoerotic. All right. So you just had a jumper card, okay? Um, if you want, I could pull another card. I would rather pull one from another deck. So what I'm seeing here is this person. This is more or less about a feeling, I believe, that they're going to provide. It's almost going to be like a service, where this person is going to be able to meet you at your level, wherever that is, and elevate you. Okay. So by you being a woman, right? And I would guess that this is going to be a male. What I would see here is that not only is this person going to be able to bond with you and connect with you, but either this person is going to be healing with you, or they're going to be able to guide you through healing. Okay. Remember, this is the nostalgia card. So oftentimes when we want to tap into nostalgia, we tapping into good feelings, right? Good emotions, good feelings, love, etc. Because that leads to healing. You understand what I'm saying? Um, it's two pieces here. Be receptive to guidance. Definitely be receptive to guidance right here. And look at a person. It's the person, what I'm hearing is that it's going to be obvious, right? It might not be obvious right then and there in the first moment. Maybe you got to meet them a couple times. Maybe you got to fill them out. But when it come time to say, I like him, he's cute, he's this, that, and that, and that. Be receptive to that guidance that you're going to get. Right. Of course, the physical, I always say this when we're talking about love, right? Well, my body feel weird. Not weird in a bad way. I just feel, I don't know how I feel. When we what's her name? Lee Fo. When we talking about love, well, wait, what was I about to say? I gotta rewind it. I forgot it. Let me rewind the live because I know it was right on the tip of my tongue. I need to roll up. Somebody donate another 5 so I can roll some crack. I'm just playing. I don't smoke crack, y'all. But I am 420 friendly. All right. What was I about to say? Oh, oh, obvious. It's gonna you're gonna get a complete package, is what I'm hearing. Only thing you're gonna have to do is be willing to submit yourself. Um, hmm. So this person definitely gonna be very caring, very loving, very nurturing, but at the same time, it's still gonna be rooted in logic and reason, right? Even if this person's guidance for you might not always make sense, understand that if he says something, if he put his foot down, it's because he's looking at best possible outcome for everybody. um there's a certain level of youthfulness with this card. Oh, I didn't even realize that. I forgot. And I'm a Scorpio. This is a Scorpio card too. So very loving, very passionate, hyper focused on you. Not like in a sick way, but commitment is going to be here. I'm a Scorpio, so I can tell you all about a Scorpio. But the Six of Cups, some of the notes here says nostalgia, memories, growth, and youth. So what I'm seeing is that this connection, right? Remember the Two of Cups got the caduceus in it with the Two of Cups sometimes have the symbol that be on the hospital. Well, that's because a connection, a healthy connection between two people is very much so healing to the mind, body, and the spirit. You understand what I'm saying? So this six is going to be the harmony card, right? In which is going to connect directly to that growth and expansion that we want to get from what I just referenced. Okay. But this love is going to turn back the hands of time. You can even feel yourself like losing time in his voice, right? This guy is going to be, I feel like he's going to be an all around package where he's going to have knowledge, he's going to have wisdom. He's going to remind you maybe of some of the best qualities that you found in other people, where like he might have good sense of humor, and he can cook. Um and whatever else you like. He rubbed feet. I don't know, whatever you like. He a good father. It's almost like I see a complete package here. I feel like it's going to be a guy coming your way who's not only been through the healing, but he's in a position to help lead his group or his pack or his family, right? The Six of Cups is giving me very strong leadership qualities. And the reason why is because of the emotions, the emotional realm, right? Do you get any more questions, comments, concerns about this? And the reason why I only stopped at one card was because it jumped out. So I felt like it was a very strong message that you needed right then and there. But yeah, that's what I got for right now. Six is a love, divine feminine number, harmony. Um, this guy's going to remind you of people, places, and things, but again, it's going to be the good qualities, right? I almost feel like when you in the future, when you be in his arms, you almost going to feel like it's too good to be true. But if you can fully relax and surrender yourself in the moment, it's going to help regulate your nervous system even more. I feel like it's going to be very important for you to do a lot of work before you even get into the next relationship. But once you get there, there's a certain the word serenity keeps coming to me. It's almost like maybe you guard it in a sense, right? Maybe you've been felt unguarded for a very long time. Maybe you felt like you had to do things a particular way in order for you to be happy or to be healthy or to survive. But I feel like it's going to be a true partnership. But again, it's going to have to be a certain level of surrender in order to make that partnership work. All right. I don't know what that means to you. I don't know if you got trust issues. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? You can always hit me up if you want to talk in private, but yeah, serenity is a word that just keep coming up. He might even downright be a healer. Are you looking when you said you want to go into business for yourself? What business is that? Oh, I almost called your name. Oh, I almost said your name. Oh, I almost said your name so bad. I almost screamed your name like a fan. What's up, Ten of Cups? I mean, yeah, what's up, Ten of Cups? Oh, when I saw your picture, I ain't want to put nothing. I ain't want to write nothing on your picture because if a man compliment a woman on her beauty, it means that he wants to be with her. But what I will say was that it was a surprise to see your face, and it's not the first time I seen your face. But I don't know. You look a little bit more mature than you did before. I don't know. But I want to give you a compliment and say that that picture is a pleasant surprise. It is a very nice picture of you. Okay. I just want to be careful because we just got done talk about flirting and complimenting. But that is a very nice picture of you. I'm happy that you was able to not only share a picture with us, but put it as your profile picture too. I'm like, look at her. She really coming out. I said, she really coming out now. She ain't playing no game. She said, thank you so much. I went to an engagement party and did my makeup for the first time. That's what it is, the makeup. Okay. Okay. I'm like, man, she look different now. She look a little bit more mature now. I mean, you still look, you don't look old and wrinkly or nothing like that. But I'm like, something look different about her. She look more mature. But I can definitely tell that you was confident in how you look though. I could tell you liked it. Like one thing about me is I'm a pleaser, right? And I'm not talking about sex. I'm sorry, right? But I'm a pleaser, meaning that I like one of my love languages is definitely acts of service, doing things to make you smile. Whether I gotta use physical touch, whether I gotta use giving a gift, whatever it is, I like seeing my friends and family or my partner happy. That's just who I am. I'm a giver of things. Like that's my love language. I give things. If I got it, I give it. Like if I'm in a store and I see like a cute coffee mug, or if I know you got a dog and they got like some dog treats on sale or something, then that's the type of person I am. I'll be like, hey, I got some dog treats for you. That's just who I am as a person, right? Maybe it's bad for business because I need some money, but anyways, as a pleaser, as a man who loves women, especially, right? I I I feel insecurities in women sometimes. And I'm a person who's dealt with insecurities too. So I love when a woman is confident. Her confidence attracts me more. Like her confidence gives her brownie points. You see what I'm saying? The mental aspect. Now I'm not talking about arrogant. I'm not talking about all of that. I'm talking about, humble, but you could tell when a person is comfortable and when a person isn't comfortable. And it's just something about helping a woman find her comfortability, because there's been times where I've been with women and they try different hairstyles, and I had to tell them, like, you more than enough just playing. You more than enough playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I had to learn, like, when it come down to a woman, I used to be very modest where I didn't use I just felt like You didn't have to wear makeup to be beautiful. You didn't have to wear weave to be beautiful. But now I know, like, if a woman wants to accentuate her beauty, then let her. My job as a man, as a friend too, right? But my job as a man is to make sure that my woman doesn't come out the house looking like a clown. Now you can put on makeup. Now that I'm older, you can put on makeup. You can experiment. You can do this one and that one. But long as it ain't too much, that's how I look at it. All right, let me catch up to the chat because I really was just talking. I really was just talking. I want to call you by your name so bad, but I'm not gonna do it. But all right. She said, "Thank you, Kim." Yeah, I love confidence. I love when people is happy. I love when people is confident. I love when people is like comfortable and all of that stuff. I love it. I love happiness. I love happiness. Happiness make seeing other people happy makes me happy. But also seeing other people throw up makes me puke too. So so I guess I'm too empathetic, I guess, huh? Yeah. I can't wait. Cause eventually you're gonna be like, I don't even need this makeup. Or eventually you're gonna be like, I don't even want this makeup. But yeah, play around with it. Yeah, do your thing. Yeah, no, I know, I understand what you're saying. I just like I said, I support it. I support it. I don't think it should be a long-term crutch unless that's just something you want to do and it come from a healthy way. Like, cuz some women, I've met women who didn't want to come out the house unless their nails was done. Now, to me that's too much. Like, to me that's too much. Or like I briefly dated a woman who said that she didn't want to go to work without her nails done because all of the women there keep their nails done. I'm like, but that's not even who you are. You letting them make you spend money on things that you don't even need to spend money on. KP, I tried going live, but I'm not able to. I don't know why. Um, I don't know what to say without like walking through the steps with you. So because you are my good friend, I will take the time and go through the steps with you. If you want to hit me up, like if you want to text me or something or whatever, I don't mind going through the steps with you to help you go live. I don't get nails done. I like short nails. That's fine. Whatever you like is fine. As long as, like I said, as long as you alone, as long as you don't feel like you're not valuable without those things, then it's fine. But if you feel like you have no value if you don't have those things, then I'm concerned. But as long if you experimenting and you happy and you confident and you know that's perfectly fine with me. Figure it out. Whatever make you happy. Like I said, I just if it's ridiculous or if it's bad, you know what I'm saying? That's just, I just, but for sure, I'm happy to see it. What's up, sis? What's up, Si? Man, I'm mad. Siren says she ain't gonna be doing readings all like that no more. Siren, I respect your decision, but I'm still a little bit sad. No peer pressure, though. No peer pressure. I need to get my funky butt in the tub. Scrub a dub dub. Leanna, you hear it? Leanna, I'm sorry, but when I read for people, I like for them to interact with me, or else I'm gonna assume that you got your message and you left. So I'm sorry if you still here and I haven't been attentive to you, but I believe I was saying something to you and I didn't get anything back. So if you was looking for something, okay, all right, because I think I asked you, did you wanna your laptop audio was slow. I mean low, okay. Yeah, I think I asked you, did you want me to see the other deck? But like I said though, that Six of Cups, I feel like you're gonna get like everything in one, man. It's gonna be like it's almost too good to be true. But he's gonna have a healing dynamic to him though. Very logical, very smart, but also very practical, down to earth, and emotionally balanced. Of course, nobody's perfect. Of course, everybody got a story. But the question is, I'm single, you single. Do we got the same vision? Do we got the same goals? Do we got similar dreams? Do we got similar ideas on how to get there? And if so, let's iron out the details, right? Let's really build this thing. I don't believe people should start dating and just say, let's get engaged and then figure out if we want kids. No, I don't know. Let's get engaged and then figure out if our parents going to approve of each other. No, 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 no. Whatever the rules is, whatever you looking for, it got to be done up front. Period. I'm dating with the intention on being married, right? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You better come back. We've been waiting on you. You're welcome, man. I really hope that everything clear up for you and you able to make the moves you need to make because like I said, I see nothing but potential for you. I feel like what you want is like on the verge. It's just you just gotta. I feel like it's. Don't you know how like they be saying like spirit waiting on you to do your part? I feel like this is one of those ends where it's things that you got to do down here on the 3D, 4D, whatever you want to call this world. It's things that you got to do externally. Thank you for liking the live. No, I was saying you better come back. We was waiting on you to come back. So Siren, I don't know your view on twin flames, soulmates, etc. But I think I'm finally going to have a panel for people to teach me about twin flames and soulmates. If people want to debate all of that, they can. But I want to moderate that. I want to have it in a neat and orderly fashion. And so, since because you are intelligent and you articulate yourself very well, I would like to invite you to the panel to teach me about twin flames and soulmates. I don't mind doing that. I used to have when I was before I took time. So when we met Siren, I think it was right before or right after I was beginning to take time off. All right, Kimmy. Kimmy, save me a Pop Tart. I want to eat some cereal. I'm hungry. I've been on here for 176 minutes, Wally. All right, 3 hours officially. We've been on live for 3 hours. Wait, on the computer it say 3 hours. On the phone it don't say 3 hours. I'm gonna go by the computer. Why did I text you what before? What did I text you? About collabing? What did I say? Let me see. Hold on. Oh, because I don't know. Well, because I don't know. Over the last couple days, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just been emotional. Maybe after the new moon or something, I was going through something. But I just was picking up like I don't know. I felt like maybe I don't know. I just was feeling like maybe you was distant or something from me. But then when you was on the live and you was telling me about you not doing readings and stuff like that, I figured like it's probably bigger than just me. I always internalize whenever I think people was upset, I always internalize and think like I made them upset. So it made sense to me how you were saying like you want to get like your channel back straight and stuff like that. So it makes sense that like you just like you could be going through your own thing or something like that. But I don't know, it was like when we had talk or chatted or something, I just felt like it was a little bit of distance between us. And I was like, I hope I ain't say nothing wrong because, like, I joke around. I play a lot. I play a lot. So I don't be knowing if I be, if I say something wrong or sometimes I just need to mature up instead of trying to always fix things. I need to stop breaking them in the first place. But that's all. It wasn't nothing really big or nothing. I just was like, is she going through something or is it something personal against me? All right, that's cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. Like I said, I just be exaggerate or not over exaggerating, but I be thinking about things and I be wondering. But yeah, it ain't nothing. It really ain't nothing for you. I think I had sent it right before I had joined your live. I didn't know you was live or something like that. Oh shit, it's 11:30. I ain't even eat nothing yet. It's almost 12 o'clock. I ain't eat nothing yet. I drank some tea. And I worked out a little bit, but I didn't do a full workout. So I'm probably gonna shower first and then get something to eat. It's been so long since I ate. I mean, it's been so long since I took a shower. That's really the top priority. But like I said, I don't know if you want to join that panel on the twin flame or not, but I think it's time for that conversation. All right, y'all. So let me go check out the participants in this live real quick. Let me shout out all my part. Oh, it ain't even. They not even here no more. Top fans. Yeah, I feel you on that one. All right. Shout out to Lily. Shout out to Stream Elements. Shout out to Kimmy the Boss. Shout out to Pete Rosenberg. Shout out to Jose. Shout out to the very beautiful you guided by universe. Shout out to the multiple talented, multifaceted, multidimensional siren. Shout out to the Neon Bag Up page. And shout out to Ragu. And there was a couple other people who came through, man, but shout out to everybody. Um Siren, you already know if you ever want to come over here and talk and chill and collab. Yeah, Neon was here for a little quick minute, came through, spoke, and left. I think I was in the middle of a reading. But if you want to come through, if you got an idea or a topic or something, and you want to do something, let me know. I'm about to shower and eat. It's 11:27. I at the earliest I could come back live within a half an hour. I can eat and shower. Let me see, because if I take a shower today, I don't have to shower today. But if I take a shower today, I won't have to take another one till June. So I can go wash up for like 2 minutes, get out, and then I'll be good to June. If I wear deodorant, I ain't gonna have to get in the shower till about October. If I wear deodorant, if I don't wear deodorant, I'll get back in June. But yeah, but I don't have to get in the shower though this year. But if I do, it'll only be for like 1 minute. But anyways, though, I'm about to go do some mysterious. Yeah, she said, "Is this sarcasm or an actual thing?" You don't stick. You see, you ain't been around long enough, man. I am a comedian through and through. All right. So no, it's not a serious thing all the time. So yeah, that's funny. So yeah, I'm about to shower. I guess I can come back live soon. Yeah. So thank everybody who supported the channel. Thank you for everybody who watched the commercial. Thank you for everybody who going to watch in the future. I did post a daily collective reading, so make sure y'all go check that out. Um, if don't nobody got any questions, comments, concerns, then I'ma slide. But I ain't gonna have nothing to do, so I'll be back. All right, so I guess let me see what's the numbers. 184.47, 308. Nah, 308. That's a good number. Okay. So it's been an honor and a pleasure to be of service to you all, and I would rather be nowhere else but right here, right now. If you're watching this, or if you're going to be watching later, leave a comment under my live or one of my videos because we got karaoke tonight. But if you're really interested, you would hit me up and figure out where the karaoke at. All right, so we got Friday night karaoke tonight. Oh, let me look. See, I don't. Can I give you a reading in private when I get out the shower? Cause I'm about to take a break. I've been on live for 3 hours. I need to take a break. I need to recharge and I need to eat. Yeah, that's universe. You see my girl? Yeah. All right, universe. I don't remember what app we used to talk on, but I don't have it downloaded no more. Well, I don't really need to rest. I just really just need to take a lunch break. That's really just it for real. I just really just need to reset, really. And then I can bounce back. Yeah, I don't even remember the name of it no more. But either way it goes though, I hate I hate turning people down for readings. You already know how I am. Well, hopefully he won't hit you up on there no more. So if you want me to, I'll download it again. If not, then we could find another way to talk. But anyways, because we supposed to been caught up a long time ago, anyways, because we last time we really had a serious conversation. You had just started getting a job, and then you came back, you were stressed out, and you were saying that you wanted a new job. And I ain't have a chance to talk to you because I was in the middle of a read. And you probably don't even remember that. You probably don't even remember that, but KP be remembering everything. But yeah, the last time we had a serious talk, you came through and you was like, I need a new job. And I was busy and we didn't have a chance to talk. I've been seeing you here and there since then. So we got to catch up. I'm happy that things been going good for you. It looked like things is getting better. Happy Mahashivrati. I think we got what Diwali coming up. How you say it? Yeah, holy day. Yeah, when is it? I'm sorry. When is it? I know it's coming up. I just don't know when it is. Is it March? Is it like March 6th? March 4th? I thought it was like March 6th, but maybe that was last year. I don't know. I don't celebrate it. I don't like people applying colors to me. That's funny. Yeah, yeah. I really don't need to rest for real because I like doing this. To be honest with you, I love doing this. Like, I love being able to come up here and read. Uh, I don't know if y'all want to support me, but I'm starting a sports channel. Well, I've been started a sports channel. I got other tarot channels too, by the way. But I think I want to spend some time on my sports channel now. And when I go live, I'm gonna need some people to moderate. I almost called you Siren. Oh, I want to call you by your name so bad. I gotta find a new name for you that only I can call you. I don't know what it is yet. How about Brittany? I'm gonna call you Brittany. Do you like that name, Brittany? I like that name for you, Brittany. I'm gonna call you the Brit. Hey, Brit. Well, I don't know. You might not like the word. You might not like the name Brit. I'm talking to you. I'm asking you, do you like the name Brittany? Because I don't know. I feel like universe is too long. I want to call you. I don't know, Brittany. You don't like Brittany? All right, all right. I'll find something else then. I want to find something else though. June. June is okay. I like June. Reminds me of the summertime. Reminds me of summertime. All right. So I think I was going through my thank yous. So I want to thank everybody for coming through. Um, if I had another phone, I would leave the phone on and I would just be in the chat. But my screen messed up on my other phone, so I need this phone for entertainment purposes. So I want to say it's been an honor and a pleasure to be of service to you all. I would rather be nowhere else, but right here, right now, I'm doing what I'm doing. Shout out to everybody. Shout out, shout out to June coming through. Shout out to Siren fucking with your boy. Oh, look what I got. Look what I got. I think I got this since the last time we talked. I mean, I seen you on other channels, but no, it's definitely not appeal. This is I ain't gonna say it. I wish this was a pill. This is a big ass pill. This bitch better cure everything. I got some pills that's almost as big as this though. I think she know what this is. She might. For real. That pill better cure diabetes, everything. God damn. These garbage bags last forever. It's a Shiba Linga crystal. She said, "Yeah, that's funny. No, it's not. Not at all." Yeah, the Shiba Linga. All right, y'all. Let me turn on the light. All right, y'all. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back on the shelf. Oh, wait. You. June, I want you to see my shirt. You gotta see my shirt. Hold on. Don't mind my face. I'm about to order a new one. I'm gonna order a I'm gonna order a new one when I get my YouTube check. Hopefully I'll get it tomorrow. It's all wrinkled. I'm happy. I'm happy. That make me feel good. That's making me stay encouraged to keep up. All right, y'all. My deodorant ran out like 6 hours ago. So peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back on the shelf. Why? Because I ain't buying it and you better not either. Peace. I love you. Bye bye. All right, y'all.